What's going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with our weekly watch list. This is going to be a rather quick watch list. The majority of the stocks that we're talking about are stocks that we've talked about in the past. In fact, the 4 OTC stocks that I will be mentioning are in the OTC Saturday video that we had yesterday. So if you want a little bit of a deeper dive or more in-depth analysis of the stocks, take a look at the OTC Saturday video that we put out yesterday. We will be naming 2 listed stocks this week. The theme of the week basically is going to be cannabis legalization, because the House has determined that this week they are going to vote on federally legalizing cannabis. And with that vote, I have a stinking suspicion a lot of these cannabis stocks are going to run real hard this week. So we'll start with our 2 listed stocks, both of them being in the cannabis sector. The first is India Globalization Capital Corporation. This is IGC. This stock closed at $1.90, up 30% on Friday. This stock is known to run real hard. So this is a stock I think that can get into the 240s, 250s possibly on Monday, and then going into the week. And I think if this thing gets legalized, or we have any definitive news or any speculation that this thing can, get done in the House or Senate, I truly believe that IGC will run real hard. The second listed stock we're going to be talking about is a stock I mentioned just a couple of weeks ago, and this is Sundial Growers. This is SNDL. SNDL closed the day on Friday at 37.2 cents, so 0.372. They were up 33% on Friday. This is a stock that can run tremendously. In fact, if I were to take one of the 2 stocks, I prefer Sundial Growers, just due to the fact that I think because of the fact that they ran about 80 cents just about a week ago, I really think that they can do it again. I think that being that they're only about 37 cents right now, there's a lot more opportunity and a lot more growth opportunity as far as in a run. I don't think either of these are long-term buys. These are probably day trades or short-term swing trades throughout the week. If we do get any news again, if we get any good news that it's going to be federally legalized, these stocks could blow. So I would definitely want these stocks at least on your radar for this week. Now, going into the OTC stocks, because we've been mainly concentrating on OTC stocks. The 4 stocks we'll be calling out in the OTC market. The first is Tesoro or Humble, TSNP. As we know, this has been my favorite stock in the market probably for the past 3.5, 4 weeks. It's been one of the better performing stocks. I would be loading this stock on any pullback. I have a suspicion that this stock may consolidate a bit due to the fact that it had 2 very strong runs on the day before Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving. Had some really strong runs, ran all the way from 2 cents all the way up to above 11 cents, and it ended up closing the day at 0.1008, so just a shade over 10 cents. It was up 166% on Friday. They do have their conference call on December 9th, and like I said, I would not want to be without shares going into that conference call. I could see this stock possibly flatlining a little bit, maybe consolidating, but before we get to that conference call, this thing is going to perk up, and this thing is going to run hard. This is one of the hottest stocks in the stock market, and I don't think it stops anytime soon. I can see this going possibly 18, 20, 25 cents going into that conference call. So TSNP is one of our main watches, as it's been over the past few weeks. The second stock is ENZC. This is Enzolytics. This stock closed at 0.0502, up 52% on Friday. On Tuesday, they will be going into Texas A&M to do work with a bunch of different things on COVID, on a bunch of different projects that they're working on. I think this stock has probably some of the largest batch of catalysts that you can imagine going into an OTC stock. I can definitely see ENZC trading close to about 10 cents come the end of the week, if not better. So definitely one of my strongest buys is ENZC. I actually purchased at the end of the day on Friday. Wish I got more. Like I said, I explained that in the OTC Saturday video. I probably will be loading up on the open tomorrow. So I think ENZC will have a very, very strong day and a very, very strong week. The third stock we're going to be talking about is Sycamore Entertainment, SEGI. This stock closed at 0.0076. It was down 3% on Friday. And this stock, and I kind of want to get into something else about these OTC stocks that I'm talking about, but I'll get to that at the end. SEGI, again, they closed at 0.0076. They were down 3% on Friday. Now, I think this stock, they kind of had a consolidation day on Friday. I can really see this stock perking up, hitting a cent, and possibly breaking a penny going into tomorrow, going into Tuesday. And by the end of the week, I could see this at a penny and a half or better. I really like the story of this company. I like everything going on with this company, so I really think SEGI will have a really good week this week. The final stock, and this is my top play of the week, this is SUTI or SUTI. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I like the company. This is SUTI. This company closed at 0.0022, up 633% on Friday. I don't think that stops on Monday. And I'll get into what I was talking about, some of the catalysts. The main catalyst for these 4 OTC stocks, not to mention that they have good stories. This is a cannabis play, SUTI. This is going to run with the batch of cannabis plays. But the thing I really like about this play, 63% of its astronomical, almost 2.5 billion volume was short. They have 1,353,709,761 shares shorted at this point. That is an astronomical amount of shorts. This thing hit a high of 0.0032 on Friday. If we push to and through that area of 0.0032, this will probably cause a very dramatic short squeeze. I could see this stock pushing through and breaking through a half a penny on just tomorrow alone. I can see this thing pushing close to a penny towards the end of the week. So SUTI, not to mention that it has the cannabis sector catalyst that they are talking about becoming current with their financials this week, which is another catalyst. The short squeeze is the main catalyst. This thing could send this stock flying. Now with the other 3 OTC stocks, TSNP, they are 46% of their volume on Friday was short. So that's 283,091,604 shares short. So 46% short. ENZC also 46% short at 38,446,800, which is another astronomical number comparative to the float. And SEGI, that is 54% of the shares traded on Friday were short. So that's 162,750,823. All 4 of these OTC stocks are very heavily shorted. Every one of them is very close to that. So 2 are 46%, and then the others are over 50% of the short volume. This in any one of these can cause a massive short squeeze. So I really love all these plays going into this week. That's all I got for you this week. Hope everyone has a great week. I'm going to get to this Bears game, sit with the boys and watch the Bears. Again, the 2 listed stocks are IGC and SNDL. So that's IGC, India Globalization Corp, and Sundial Growers, SNDL. And the 4 OTC stocks, TSNP, Tesoro or Humble, ENZC, ENZC, SUTI, we won't even bother saying the name, SUTI, which is my favorite for the week, and SEGI, Sycamore Entertainment. I like all 4 of those OTC stocks, and I think they're all going to have a huge week. If you want a bonus play, I'm looking at PUGE going into tomorrow. There's a lot of chat, a lot of talk on Twitter with this company. I think they're heavily shorted as well, so that one can be a really, if you want a day trade or a couple-day swing trade, that one could be a really good trade as well as far as getting in and making a few bucks on that one. That's PUGE. So I like all these stocks. As always, please like, please share, please subscribe. Any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. And as always, we'll see you during the week with a review. And let's get that money, traders.